Hello, we are Yoga on the Go Productions, and today the second video in our warm-up series is on the tennis courts.
Tennis is a sport that places high demand on the dominant shoulder and can cause imbalances in the upper body.
And yoga can help with this. Series of poses like warrior mimic movement on the court. So let's get started with some easy shoulder rolls. Working one side and then the other, and gently moving the legs at the same time. And then reversing that, where the shoulder is coming forward. Nice, easy warm-up. Now let's roll the shoulders both back, take the fingertips toward the ground, and stretch slightly, left and right, reaching for the ground. Let's roll the shoulders again, and then take the right arm and let's raise it overhead. And reach to the left slightly, getting a nice stretch along the side body. And then we'll bring that arm down and do the same thing on the other side, raising the left arm up and then slightly over, creating that gentle stretch in this side body. Now we'll bring both arms to the sides and do some gentle knee-ups. You can roll the shoulders back and either place the hands behind you like this, or you can actually clasp them and retract the shoulder blades. Just do some nice, easy warm-ups. Working on that shoulder stretch. Way that feels good for you. Maybe with each knee up, you start to come a little higher as the body warms up. Now we'll return to the center. Place both feet on the ground. We'll gain a little balance, shift the weight to the left foot, put a slight bend in the knee, and lift the right leg in front of you, and then place it back down. And then lift that leg again, 45 degrees, and have the toe meet the other foot. Raise that up, bring it around, and have the feet meet. We'll do that one more time. Lift the leg, and this time we'll come all the way out 90 degrees and meet the other foot. Bring it up, bring it all the way to the center. Now let's do that on the other side to create balance. Bring the leg up and bring it down. Try to keep that micro bend in the standing leg out 45 degrees, and then have the feet meet. Bring the leg up, back, center, and have them meet. One last time, bring the leg up, 45 degrees, have the feet meet, bring the leg up, back around, and have the feet meet. Now we'll bring the arms overhead, step the right foot back, and gain a comfortable position. This is high lunge. You'll want to check the knee alignment to make sure that your knee is over your ankle. And try to feel that stretch. You might even tip the hands slightly back and open up the chest. Now we'll come up into a knee lift and then bring the leg back down to a high lunge. Again, checking that knee alignment. This time we'll repeat that. We'll come up into the high knee, and this time we'll cross the body and tap the foot. And bring it up, back into the high lunge. Checking the knee for alignment. Moving into our next pose in the warrior series, we'll raise the heel off the ground and pivot the foot so that the hip is out at a 45-degree angle. We're opening the hip. Then we'll release the heel to the ground. Again, checking the knee for alignment. We'll bring our arms out into our traditional warrior two. You may need to readjust your stance and then sink into that a little bit. Feel that nice stretch. Then we can take that to the shoulders by bringing the arms behind us. And again, you can choose to clasp them and stretch those shoulders. Feel the retraction of the shoulder blades. Or you can grab the elbows and feel that nice alignment. We'll release the arms back into our traditional warrior two. And this time we'll bring the left arm down to the front leg and rest there. Again, you may need to adjust your stance. Take the other hand, the right hand, and then let it rest against the straightened leg. Check the knee alignment, feel the stretch, and take that right hand and slowly sweep it around so that it comes overhead and then across the head in a nice side angle. Try to think of your body being in a completely straight line. We'll take that up extended arm and we'll slowly bring it back around. And as we lift off the bent knee, we'll straighten that arm. We'll straighten that left leg. And we'll reach that arm forward. And we'll stretch as far forward as the body allows, trying to keep the arm straight and the shoulder back. We'll flip the palm up and then bend the knee as we raise the arm overhead and reach back slightly for reverse warrior. Straighten the leg again and windmill the arms and step the feet together. We'll repeat that on the other side, beginning in high lunge. So the left leg steps back and the arms are overhead. Checking knee alignment. Knee over ankle. You can bring a slight bend and open up the chest. Remember, we'll come up into a high knee and then we'll return to the high lunge position. And we'll do that one more time, crossing the midline. We bring the knee up, toe tap, up, and back into high lunge. Checking the knee alignment. Now we'll raise the heel off the ground, pivot the foot so that the hip is at a 45-degree angle, and we'll release the heel into warrior two, opening the arms into a traditional warrior two. We'll check the knee alignment, and you may want to sink into that stretch. Again, you have the option to do additional shoulder work and clasp the hands behind you, or even reach for the elbows. Now release the arms back into traditional warrior two, and we'll allow that right arm to rest on the bent leg. Take the extended arm, the extended leg, and that arm, your left arm, and we'll reach it overhead. Nice, slow and controlled, and bring it completely overhead for a nice side body stretch. As we come up, we'll straighten the knee. Try to keep a micro bend in the knee, trying to keep from locking it out. Arms back into traditional warrior two, and we reach forward as far as we can, allowing the left arm to rest against the body, trying to keep the body completely in line, rolling the shoulder back and reaching forward. We'll flip the hand and bend the knee and flow into reverse warrior. Again, checking for the knee over the ankle. Windmill the arms and bring the feet back together. And we have just a few more poses for you to warm up that body. So we'll grab some tennis rackets. Go ahead and grab your racket if you have it readily available. And we will finish out the warm-up session. So grab the racket comfortably in your hands, and I'll spin around so you can see the pose, but we'll bring the racket overhead. And then we're going to try to get a nice stretch. So wherever you're comfortable reaching the racket, and having the racket with you can allow you to find your edge and pull down as you need for something that feels nice and comfortable to you. And then we'll go ahead and raise that back up. And then swap hands to do it on the other side. So, and you may notice that one side works so much better than the other. I always have that issue. I have much more flexibility in one side of my shoulder than the other. Now we'll bring that overhead. Face the front again. We'll do a couple more shoulder stretches. So this will go up. So you grab the racket someplace comfortable. We'll go up tiny bit, come back down, this time 45 degrees, and down, shoulder height, and down, this time all the way overhead, and release, slow and controlled. And one last time, overhead. This time you can kind of maybe even go back a little bit and open up the chest. Bring the racket down, nice, tall, and strong. You may even close your eyes for a minute and take a big breath in. And then sigh it out. I hope you have a great game today. Thank you.